And hello again, my dear viewers. At the end of 19 March and the traditional evening review of events at the front, we immediately go to the southern front. Very interesting information has come here from the north of the Nikolaev region. Today Russian troops were seen already on the border of the Nikolaev and Kurakhovo regions. It looks very much like after a serious defeat was inflicted on the Nikolaev garrison. And let me remind you, as a result of the strike that inflicted on Barracks 79 the Air Mobile Brigade, the Nikolaev garrison was very much weakened and at least for some time lost combat capability. Accordingly, the Russian troops in the region have more opportunities and they are trying to probe the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Kurakhovo direction. I repeat, today, Russian intelligence apparently was seen on the border of the Kurakhovo and Nikolaev regions, and also judging by the statements of representatives of the Kryvyi Rog territorial defense, Russian units began to probe the route from the New Bug to Kryvyi Rog, gradually moving north, and the Kryvyi Rog grouping of the armed forces of Ukraine, they are stretching their defenses to protect the Kryvyi Rog fortified area from Russian troops. And so with this direction it is clear that we have at the front from Zaporozhye to Donetsk. In the Kurakhovo direction the Russian army continues to move north, occupied several more settlements, and in general has already reached the line of the Sukhoyala River. Also a message came that the city of Ugledar has already come under the control of the Russian armed forces, although there is a message that there is still some Ukrainian detachment in the suburb of Ugledar, but while this information is being checked, it is possible he has already left. The fighting in Marinka continues, the artillery continues and is working hard, all calibers are working, aviation, but so far the front is not moving there. This concerns the Kurakhovo direction. Now we are moving to the Rubzhnoye Triangle, Severodonetsk, Lisichansk, Rubzhny, completely, and even the southern outskirts have come under the control of the armed forces of the LPR. A message has also come that they have crossed to the right bank of the Seversky Donets and are trying to gain a foothold in the northern outskirts of Lisichansk, and this direction is a priority because until Lisichansk is taken now, it is very, very difficult to take Severodonetsk. Why is that? Because Lisichansk in fact hangs over Rubzhny and over Severodonetsk, and until you take the high altitude Lisichansk, it is dangerous to take Severodonetsk. You will be constantly under enemy fire from the other bank of the Seversky Donets. For this reason, apparently, while the LPR troops have only entered the outskirts of Severodonetsk and they will try to take it first Lisichansk, then Severodonetsk will automatically come under their control. Well, the situation at the front near Raisins has also become clearer. Now the front line passes through the village of Doljinka, where we expected a few days ago. While there is no more movement forward in this direction, a large garrison of the armed forces of Ukraine has been reinforced in the village of Doljinka, transferred from Kramatorsk and Slavyansk, and until it is defeated, further progress is impossible here. Fighting is going on near Kiev in the suburbs of Brovary, Borispol, and also Russian troops are trying to develop their success on the right bank of the Ripon River. They clung to it and they are preparing an attack in order to knock out the AFU troops, not legibly, and thus reach Vyshgrad and the platinum of the Kiev reservoir. That's about how things are on the Ukrainian fronts right now. I continue to monitor the situation, and the next review on them is planned tomorrow afternoon. That's all for now. Goodbye, and until tomorrow.